Merry Christmas, you bitch-made ass niggas, you bitch-made ass bitches, and Merry Christmas to you real ass niggas and you real ass bitches. It's cracking the motherfucking 80s, the Christmas special, right? Fucking
episode 40, bitch.
40, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, nigga.
That 40. Don't get hit with that 40, nigga.
Ah,
nigga
boom.
doing all them push-ups. You in the fucking gym, nigga. I know it's New Year's is coming up. You got your resolutions. Niggas gonna be in the gym January 2nd. Don't get hit with that 40 trying to get
nigga
muscle
working out
bound,
for the
nigga.
bitches just to get shot over the bitches. That's crazy.
Niggas doing all them deadlifts just to get hit with the 40.
That's craziness. That's mad.
The podcast.
Imagine being a spirit. You dead already. You telling niggas you like, yo, I was working out, so I got crazy, so I started getting.
That nigga threw my hands up. That nigga threw the gun up. It was over.
Yeah, it was
over. Telling the nigga in the spirit world, yeah, nigga, I used to bench 450 every day. You know what I'm saying? I was that nigga. But this nigga came in with that Glock 40 though, and he took me out though, my nigga. Like, all that just to get hit with the 40, nigga. Fuck out of here. The podcast.
Podcast, nigga. Ho, ho, ho. Suck my dick. Podcast. Merry Christmas.
Relax your mind. Let your conscience be free. You're not rolling with them boys from the crack rock. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. The podcast.
Yo, man.
You're now fucking with them boys from the CRAC? No.
I was too far in the bit to try to figure out the spelling and shit. So I aborted mission, bro. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
But we here, man.
We here, though.
80's, y'all. What the fuck?
Man, it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time. It's a special episode. It's my nigga Drvgz. My nigga Drvgz' birthday is today, boy.
That nigga was born on Christmas Eve.
Oh, man.
Give my nigga Drvgz some love, man. We gonna get some round of applause in here, fellas.
That nigga dad said, so I'm not getting enough for Christmas?
I bet. You gonna get some.
Now, when he was born like, it's Christmas Eve like this, so I'm not gonna get that. Nigga went to his mom probably looked at him like, nigga, you got a son, nigga. Merry Christmas.
Said, take this, nigga. Hey, man, happy birthday to my nigga Drvgz, boy. Yo, Drvgz, how you feel, bro? You was born today, nigga.
Word, nigga.
I mean, I feel like, everybody else that was born on a day.
Nah, fuck that, nigga. My nigga
Drvgz
fuck
was that,
special,
nigga. You was
boy.
Born,
my nigga Drvgz was born today. Fucking dragon shit and shit came out the sky. It was rainbows and shit falling.
That nigga Santa was like, my nigga Drvgz is born? I'm about to hit the sleigh right now. Niggas got their gifts early because of you and all types of... I remember that Christmas, nigga. I remember. Yeah. I remember, nigga. Word.
Nigga, I remember that Christmas specifically, bro. I was probably less than a year old at that time, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I remember I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm sucking on the bottle, sucking on the tit type shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember it was just like, yo, my nigga Drvgz is born today, right now type shit.
Word.
I was like, yo, word? Nah, nigga, we got to get this shit popping. So I let all the babies know around the block that time. My nigga Drvgz, it was his birthday. Go check him out. Go shout him out and shit. Niggas was on Instagram back then. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Yeah, man. I appreciate all the love.
Yeah, that's what's up. Make sure y'all niggas go ahead and if y'all know how to get in contact with the good boy Drvgz, you know what I'm saying? Because he's
word. You got to get in contact with him. Wish him some happy birthdays and all that shit. Send him some Christmas gifts.
Don't at all.
Wait, I'm not done.
He's the elusive one.
I'm not done. Bitches, send him some, you know what I'm saying? Little ass pics.
Rub your tits if you love Drvgz.
Tits, yeah, if you love Drvgz, you know what I'm saying? Give him a little tit pic here and there. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt to show some tit. You know, it's Christmas time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, you got to be in the holiday spirit. This is bigger than you at this moment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right. Put a little eggnog on your nipple or something. Send it to me. Send it to my boy.
That was always my struggle with my birthday, man.
I can imagine having a birthday right before Christmas. You get jerked out of your gifts and out of your appreciation.
It's because we were all so fucking brainwashed, and our holiday, the fucking holiday that the white man created,
Okay, Drvgz Umar.
The one he created for us on the calendar is bigger than the fucking day that we were born. You know, which is very odd to me. But hey, man, thank you, man. It's my birthday.
Dr. Drvgz Umar Johnson with
You're
the
welcome.
word. Hey man, we here today with the Crack fam is here today to give some praises, give some love to the good boy, to the good man Drvgz. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Christmas. Fuck all that shit. How does that
I'm
feel
not.
though? Because I know people whose birthday is around the holiday season, and they always tell me, yeah, you think about it as you think it's good, but I ain't never get appreciated for the birthday because Christmas is right around the corner. So I always got either one gift or a nigga try to be like, yo, this is for both. As a nigga whose birthday is right around that time, like, how was that experience for you, bro?
Um, man,
Because
you
before
know,
you even answer, but my bad, before you answer, because your shit is right before Christmas. I know niggas whose shit is like the week before that goes through the same thing though.
right. Yeah, I know some people. I've met people, in my lifetime who've told me that too. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's you don't really notice it really when you're young and you're a kid, to be honest, until you get to a certain age and you understand, you know, I guess you get a better understanding of life and, what uh what it means to be responsible and
You start realizing what actually matters type shit.
right. So I mean, now, to be honest, now that I'm older, my struggle is always it's kind of been, I wouldn't say always, it's just you know me being older now, my circle more times than not is around my age. So everybody still has a life of their own, whether they have kids now, whether they have a wife now, whether they're in a serious relationship, whatever it could be. They're most times than not involved because it's the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to be like, hey, yo, I'm
Happy
saying I'm throwing
birthday,
a party.
nigga.
Throwing a party,
Word.
nigga, like pull up, nigga, because my birthday was usually always like on a
Yeah.
weekend
Word.
or kicking off the weekend. So I
Or in
always
general,
had that.
birthdays, people like to celebrate them on the weekend because they know more people are likely to be off. So they can
Right,
get more people together.
right,
When your shit is right before Christmas, that is true. More and it's fucked up because even more people might be off. Niggas that work on weekends might be off now because it's the holiday. But niggas are still not gonna be fucking with you because they like, nigga, I got a family. It's Christmas time. Fuck your birthday. Like that's how I always I looked at niggas that got a birthday close to Christmas. That's kind of how you. That's how it's like by default how it just is. And it ain't even got nothing to do with you. It's just like you said, how these holidays niggas made it a thing. The Christmas holiday became a big thing. So that's what people focus on as opposed to it being like your birthday type shit.
right.
So, but I mean, for this, and this is the point we trying to make my nigga Drvgz birthday be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Christmas is coming, but what I mean, if you don't fuck with Christmas, you might be fucking with Hanukkah. Go ahead and shout
Right.
my nigga Drvgz out. You know what I'm saying? Give my nigga
But
Drvgz some love,
but that's
man.
also another thing, man. When you getting older, or when you get older, you start to understand that it's, you know, as in everything else, but it's up to you, you know, how big you want to make your day, or how you want to celebrate you, or you it's not really up to everybody else. You can't really, what I'm saying, depend on anybody else to celebrate you.
Nah, for sure. It definitely ends up coming down to your perspective, your point of view, how you look at things. You know what I'm saying? I feel that for
I've
sure, man.
I've been a Christmas lover my whole life. I love Christmas. Um,
I've been a
like
Christmas nigga too, for sure. I ain't gonna front. I always get, you know what it is for me? Christmas, I think, and it might be like as I gotten older and as I started trying to like achieve things on my own. With Christmas, I know New Year's is around the corner, and sometimes, and I mean most of the time, every time New Year's come around the corner, I get into a space where I feel a lot more creative and hopeful for the future
Right.
because it's a new year coming. I might have some shit that I'm working on prior. I might have been working on this shit for the whole year. Say, for example, we started this pod in March. The year is ending. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. But now I'm looking at it as like, yo, where the future is gonna lead. We got a lot of things we working on now. It brings you hope, even though it's just a new day that's coming, because it's a new calendar year, quote unquote. Whatever it subconsciously I allow myself to believe, it makes me feel a different sense of like it makes me feel different as opposed to it just being a Sunday type shit.
Right.
So, but I mean, shout out to my nigga Drvgz. Yeah, it's your birthday, bro. This part is for you, my nigga. Episode 40. You know what I'm saying? Episode 40 alone is kind of crazy, fellas. Like,
It really
think
is.
about that. We on 40, nigga, but I know I do that at the beginning of every pod, so we gonna keep this shit moving. But welcome back to the show, y'all. Hey,
Hey.
welcome back to the show. This is Cracking the 80s, man. It's Cracking the 80s, man. It's your neighborhood's favorite podcast. I'm here with the guys. It's me. I'm here. I'm him. I'm 5'2". I'm here with my boy Marz. Marz, how you doing, my nigga?
I'm Chili Mo, boss. I'm Chili Mo, my nigga. You know what I'm
Chili
saying?
Mo, yes, sir. I'm here with my nigga Drvgz, the birthday man. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, boy? How you doing, my nigga?
One better than ever, man.
I mean, hell yeah, we got another great show for the people today. You know what I mean? And if it's your first time listening, welcome to the show. Hey, how y'all doing, man? If it's your last time,
Go clear a fucking sample, man. Just go do it, man. It's a new year. Y'all already hip to what the fuck y'all need to do, man.
go ahead and get off this fucking train, man. This is your stop. You know
Real
what I
talk.
mean? Drop some comments for us. I mean, algorithms, all that. We appreciate it. And it means a lot because it is actually helpful. YouTube, pardon me, YouTube, been bumping, you know what I'm saying? Shorts, just go ahead and fuck with our YouTube. We got shit up there, man. We want to thank you and appreciate everybody that has been fucking with it up to this point. You know what I mean? Like, we not even a year in. We ending off the year. We about 10 months in with the pod. Feels good. So I mean, go ahead and sub. We trying to get our subscribers up there. So go ahead and help us out. Shout out to the Crack Rock La Familia, of course, the Crack fam, the Crack heads, all of y'all. You know what I mean? Wherever you listening from, whether you at work right now, whether you at the gym, you in the library, you in school, whatever. Well, you're not gonna be in school right now because you know this is the holiday season. But everybody, all of y'all niggas, we appreciate y'all, man. We love you, man. We love you. But fellas, let's get into our weeks, man. How was your weeks? How was your motherfucking weeks, man?
It was
How the fuck
calm,
was your
man.
week?
It was calm, man. Real relaxing, man.
I mean, we missed you last week, Marz. You wasn't here on the last episode, you know what I'm saying? I know the DC shit was hard on you, bro. We know how that went, but you had to, you know what I mean? You had to put some PTO in. You had to take a leave of absence, but you back now. Let the people know, man. How does it feel? You're going to get into it later on in the pod because, I mean, even some more news came out, but let the
It's
people
depressing.
know. The people missed you, man.
It's
Welcome you back.
depressing. It's depressing to say the least. Last week I was out, but not only was I highly upset with DC Studios, but it was the little one's birthday, so I had to handle my handle with that situation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad
Heard
she had a.
Real dad shit. Black fathers.
I'm glad she had a good time, man. She got the Oculus, the little virtual reality shit, so she's set, man. She's
I seen
hype
that
off
video.
that.
That shit was funny as hell, bro. She ducking shit. Like, she up
Yeah,
in the knocks on
up
niggas.
in Knox word. She let her gun go. You know what I'm saying? And I got her doing this shit online and shit
Nigga,
now.
my gun go off.
And it's crazy because Resident Evil 4 came with the shit. But I'm like, listen, Resident Evil 4 is going to fuck you up, Peyton. I don't think you should. I don't know if you're ready for all that yet. It's kind of insane. Because that was like, it's different from like, seeing people with that shit. When you got that shit on, you really in another motherfucking world, son.
It's like the multiverse, bro.
It's for you really in that shit, bro. Like you really in that shit, my nigga.
Your
So like,
perception changes. That's your world now.
Resident Evil 4 and that shit is Resident Evil 4 alone on the TV is crazy.
Yeah.
With virtual reality, that shit. I don't know.
While you holding something too. So
while you holding something, you got to be on point, nigga. Them zombies, they head split open and make like some fucking leech looking shit with fucking, it's crazy. You got the niggas with the big ass fucking swords and shit coming at you. It's the Resident Evil 4 is some sick demonic evil fucking game. So I don't think she's ready for that yet. I don't know if she's ready to take on the steps of Leon yet. I don't know. I don't think she's ready to be Leon yet. But other than that, man, it was a good week nonetheless. My job, they had me off on Friday. I'm off till Tuesday, so I got Friday and Monday off. So shout out to them for that.
Same. Same shit. I'm off until Tuesday.
Nice little weekend. Nice little good weekend. Yeah, exactly. So, and it's gonna be like that again next week. I'll have Monday off because it's New Year's. So.
Word. 2 weeks in a row. Nice.
Word.
Getting paid that holiday pay.
Yep. Facts.
Having off.
And them niggas they told me, you know what I'm saying? This is the company's situation. They give you off on your birthday and pay you for
it. See, that's a good company right there.
Word. I said,
that's a new age company because that ain't no old age shit. Like these companies that have been around that you might work for, they ain't doing nothing like that.
Yeah, I'll work for the government. I'll let you know what I do later on after the pod. It's real. I can't speak on it.
Yeah. We gonna leave that right there.
Yeah, shout out to Biden and them niggas for plugging me in though.
Shout out to Biden and them niggas. You see, all of the work pays off. You know what I'm saying? All of the work that you was doing, going to DC and all these times that we was missing.
Exactly.
Look how I come around though.
Shout out to Loaded Lux, my nigga.
Shout out to Biden, sleepy ass. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
But RIP to Takeoff before we take off, man. Actually,
RIP to Big Scarr too.
Oh. See, I'm not too familiar who Bro was, but I did see that shit. But
I heard a few of his tracks. But, he was definitely a big supporter of my homeboy Wiz's clothing line, Lost Faith. Like he wore a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the boy for supporting some New York niggas.
I seen a picture of him wearing it or something like that.
Yeah. He fucked with them niggas. He fucked with that shit hard. So just shout out to his family. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up. You know what I'm saying? God bless and all that.
Word.
Happy holidays and all that shit. Yeah, man. Just that.
That shit crazy. Yeah. Like I didn't know anything about Bro. Ooh. Excuse me. I didn't know anything about Bro, but I mean, I knew that it was impactful. So that's kind of how I'll be looking at things now. Cause me not knowing anybody doesn't mean anything nowadays. It's like, yo, we got to see how impactful they are to other people to understand for it to resonate, you know what I mean? And I definitely did see Academics made a post specifically about Bro, so I knew he had to be some kind of valid. Ack don't make a whole post about it because Ack has a platform where he's breaking news and he's a news platform at this point on social media. So for you to put a specific post about somebody, and this was early before anybody knew. So that means he had to get information prior to it going out to the public type shit. So that's as much as I know about Bro. But yeah, RIP, that shit's sad, man. That shit's sad, man. But what do y'all fellas want to start this motherfucking week, man? Actually, I want to start with the continuation of where Marz left off the last pod he was on, man. I think it's probably best you just get into this shit now, bro. DC news has been pretty active as of recent. James Gunn has been promising a bunch of shit like a politician. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, we want to do this, and then he's making a bunch of promises that probably won't come to fruition. I just want to know what you think, bro. Like,
well,
how do you feel about all of this shit that's going on? Because I mean,
he's doing damage control because the hashtag Fire James Gunn hit over 50K tweets.
And now on Twitter, and Elon Musk's new Twitter, you can see the views on your tweets now.
Yep.
they'll show you how many people saw your shit. So with that, it probably called, you know what I mean, to put a little bit more pressure on niggas.
Yeah, it really did. So he came out and he's been trying to do damage control for it, and it's just like, bro, you're fucking up. You're gonna tarnish DC brand more than it already has. You're rebooting the whole franchise, so there's no need for us to even take interest in watching The Flash or watching Aquaman 2 or watching Shazam. And then Zachary Levi comes out the other day. This fucktard, this fucking sick fuck, this bastard child, fucking comes out and fucking did like a 7-minute video coming at the fandom, talking about how Zach's vision wasn't materialized and we're not going for the dark and broodiness no more. Motherfucker, you're not even guaranteed a job at Shazam any motherfucking more. They're rebooting the whole thing. You're out the building too, dickwash.
I did see this nigga. So as you said that, for some reason he assured fans that while things are changing in the DC universe, his role as Shazam is, according to him, quote, all Gucci.
Yeah. No, it's not. He's lying. It's right now. It is.
Cap.
The same nigga that went on stage and said the Snyder Cut doesn't exist and wasn't joking. He meant it. And then boom, it came out. So we know what side you on, fuck nigga. Okay? That's why your movie's gonna bomb. It's gonna bomb. Nobody's gonna go see it. Nobody cares. You play a Shazam. You're Shazam, right? Who the kid that turns into you is more mature than you are in the film, which makes no fucking sense.
I haven't seen it. Did you watch the movie? I haven't seen it.
It's horrible. It's one of the worst DC movies I've ever seen in my life. It's a kid's movie, but it's a bad kid's movie. I didn't like it. I don't. They did the fucking Shazam family in the first movie. You don't do that shit till 3. What the fuck? What is these niggas smoking? Dick? What's going on?
I'm looking right now on the post that I learned that, you know what I mean, what his quote was. Niggas in the comments saying, yeah, Dwayne thought that too. And you see,
right,
Black Adam is probably not coming back.
Man, can we, hey, speaking of Black Adam, real quick, man, I actually seen Black Adam. I'm pretty
I actually
sure.
want to watch it too, bro. How do you feel about that shit?
I kind of liked it a little.
Okay,
I liked it a little.
What about it? Like, cause I mean, I'm
a fan of action, man. I'm a fan of somebody's getting their ass kicked, somebody's getting their face thrown through a building, thrown through a planet, planets destroying, all type of shit like that. I like destruction and shit like that. So that I watched it by myself. I actually want to watch it again. The first time I was doing other things, so, kind of felt like I missed a bit of the scenes. But for the most part, yeah, man, I think they did right with the action. But as far as The Rock had like maybe 5 lines in that movie, man.
He was on his Michael B. Jordan shit.
Yeah. I don't remember anything he said much. Yeah. So, but yeah.
Did you enjoyed the movie though?
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right, man. It was all right. It wasn't horrible.
Check it out, man. I was supposed to check it out before this pod, and I failed to do that. I watched Emily in Paris instead, so I can't say anything about it. But I'm gonna check it out. I want to. My mom actually, we talked about it a few pods ago, saying that it was coming on HBO Max, and then my mom hit me the other day like, "Oh, I was watching this movie with the guy who plays The Rock." And I was just like, all right, you mean Black Adam? The Rock he doesn't play The Rock. He is The Rock, first of all. But her watching that, because my mom is an action movie person. Like, if I know she liked the movie, it's because it's action packed, because that's her shit. So now, that's my shit too. So I'm like, I would check it out. I may not be understanding of everything that's behind the scenes and what it means, but I'm gonna check it out though. For sure. Check that shit out. But Marz, this going back to what you was talking about, bro. How do you feel about all of this shit that James Gunn been coming out saying? Of course, he's talking about, you know what I mean? He's trying to tell people, hey, oh, we're trying to make the DC universe exactly how the Justice League cartoon was, which is something a politician would say. Justice League
Zach already
cartoon,
did it.
niggas
Zach
know.
already did it. Zach already did it. Don't be an idiot now, James Gunn, because we've got the Justice League type action and storytelling, story beats, and you know what I'm saying, certain character interactions. We were getting Wonder Bat. We were getting the relationship of Bruce and Diana coming together, being a couple, like we got in the Justice League animated series. We got the Superman level of action, a Superman who wasn't sure where he stood in this world.
Yeah.
If he should be the executioner, should he be this, you know what I'm saying, this person that everybody loves. We was getting all that. We got the geek dorky Flash. We got the long hair Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck are you talking about, Gunn? What are you talking about? What are you really talking about here? He's just trying to. You sit there and say that your new Superman movie is going to be him in his younger years at the Daily Bugle. Daily. I said Daily Bugle at what's the Daily Planet? Sorry.
Yeah, Daily Planet.
I'm thinking Spider-Man. Which is we got that in Man of Steel. And if it's not an origin story, why the fuck are you recasting Superman? You want to have it's all about legacy, right? With these people, it's all about legacy, bro. Kevin Feige legacy. All these motherfuckers want Kevin Feige's position. They want the I can do no wrong card. Because Kevin Feige, his legacy is he gave us the Avengers. He gave us Thanos and the Avengers. He gave it to us. He could end the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now, and we'd be good. He gave us Avengers versus Thanos. The end all be all. All that's left is Galactus. When the Avengers fight Galactus, it's literally I don't want to see a comic movie no more. It's over. It's done.
Them niggas fight Galactus, bro. It's a wrap, bro.
It's over. It's over.
Galactus is one of those super villains that.
What do you do after that? It's over. There's nothing. Origin, nothing. I don't want to see no more superhero shit after they fight Galactus, and they will fight Galactus. I'll put money on it that they gonna fight Galactus before we see the League fight Darkseid. But anyway, it's all about legacy. Like I was saying, it's all about legacy. James Gunn wants to have I created the DC. I saved the DC universe. I'm bringing you Batman. I'm bringing you Superman. I'm bringing you Wonder Woman. I'm bringing you the League in its entirety. He wants that. He wants to have that Kevin Feige love. That's all he wants. That's why he's rebooting the whole thing. But little does he fucking know, the times are changing. Okay? People are not going to give a fuck about seeing a new Superman movie when the Avengers... Because let's say that the movie comes out 2025. That's Kang Dynasty. That's in the same year. Nobody's going to care about Clark restarting his life or this new iteration of DC Comics films and the Avengers about to fight Kang the Conqueror. I'm not about to sit there and watch a new Superman movie when Ant-Man, Shuri's Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Anthony Mackie. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not gonna want to see that shit compared to looking at the Avengers fighting fucking Kang the Conqueror. You think that shit's gonna weigh up on top of all the bullshit that's going on with the fandom and how you fools treat us? We had it right there. All you had to do was be a fucking Chad and call back Zach. Yo, look, finish your story. We can reboot it after. That's what Zach's plan was anyway. He just wanted to do his 3 Justice League movies and then Flashpoint film come after Justice League 3 to reset the whole thing. Yeah. That's what he wanted to do anyway. So, man, listen, DC is in flames. It's in shambles. It's over for DC. It's over.
Vince Carter, it's over.
I'm pretty sure because this Superman movie that he's cooking up, right? This is the make or break. That nigga ain't got. It's over after this. Ain't no second chances. It's none of that because. And then the more confusing thing is like this: you're gonna have another Batman, or give us a new Batman on top of Pattinson's. Matt Reeves' Batman trilogy. So we're gonna have basically 2 younger Batmans. Because if you cast the older Bruce Wayne, then you're obviously dick riding Snyder. You can't give us an older Bruce Wayne. You have to give us a younger Bruce Wayne. You have to.
Is that what like most of the chatter is in that
Well,
community?
he's rebooting everything. Ben's not coming back, and if
Yeah.
the Matt Reeves Batman trilogy is in its own separate universe, that has nothing to do with the DC films, like the cohesiveness of the DC films. That's its own thing, bro. Like the Joker. The Joker is its own thing. The Joker's not connected to anything.
The Batman is not connected to anything.
And no, it's not. Matt Reeves doesn't want his shit involved in none of that cinematic universe shit. He doesn't want that. So he's doing a whole Batman trilogy on his own.
Damn. That shit sucks that that's how business in Hollywood works where
It ain't about business in Hollywood. It's Warner Brothers not knowing these fucking characters and these motherfuckers being money hungry. Zaslav.
That is business though.
It's not business though, because is Disney doing that? Does Disney have movies where that's not cohesive with the story that they have going on? Everything that's out Marvel Entertainment wise is another chapter. It's another chapter.
It's business on their part. It's bad business though. Like
it's on Warner Brothers part. It is bad business. But is bad business? Would you consider bad business, or is it just a fucking shit show? I would rather call it a fucking shit show.
Nah, you're right though, for sure. It's a shit show, but it is also bad business because it's, you know what I mean?
You're dividing the fandom. You got actors coming out trying to do more damage control, looking at us like we crazy, like we don't support your fucking movies. Yeah, you know the first Shazam didn't crack $400 million. Neither will the sequel. The sequel not gonna crack shit. It ain't gonna do much. Ain't nobody gonna go see that shit. For what?
Well, that's because it was ass.
And the sequel's gonna be even asser.
Nobody cares about Shazam. I don't even know who Zachary Levi is, bro.
Nobody cares.
We gotta like put that on like a banner.
Nobody cares.
Even asser.
And you know what's so crazy? I love that you guys are saying this because you and Drvgz are the general audience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
General audience for sure.
The general audience. You don't give a fuck about Shazam. So if you don't give a fuck about Shazam, I can imagine the other people around the world who don't give a fuck about this character, especially if it's not connected to anything. But
Meanwhile, Deadpool 3 is going to have Wolverine, Hugh Jackman in that shit, allegedly.
Right. And my thing is this. I just want to smack. He got a punchable fucking face. I want to just sock him in his fucking face. I'm going to use the white boy. I want to sock him in his fucking mouth. Why? Because you saying Snyder's shit didn't work, didn't materialize, but yet director uses Snyder clips for your fucking movie. So y'all try to bait us in because y'all know the Snyder fandom is the reason why DC's still alive to this day. Batman v Superman came out almost 8 years ago, and you niggas still talk about it, try to come at us. You guys are getting your movies that you want. Why the fuck you keep bringing up BVS and Man of Steel? Why?
No bad.
Because y'all know that y'all fucked up doing what y'all did. Y'all using his clips to fucking present y'all movie, and then we go see it and ain't got nothing to do with it. The Rock did the same shit. He learned the lesson that quick. He put the old Steppenwolf from the 2017 Justice League version in the Black Adam trailer, and niggas bombed him immediately. He had to take that shit out. The whole shit out, less than 5 minutes. Stop fucking around. Stop fucking around.
It's just like, because with that, we got the, of course, this shit been out for a while, but of course it resurfaced. The whole Phase 5 trilogy, the Phase 5 arc of what the new Marvel movies is supposed to be. You know, they show you what movies are supposed to be coming out, what days and shit. Of course, the next Marvel movie that's coming out is the new Ant-Man in February with Kang, like you said. And then right after that, in May, is a new Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's like you said, it's Marvel has got their shit in a time. They have a timeline set. Whether everything hits like they want it to, the timeline is still in order. It's gonna be following this. They got Loki season 2 coming out in the summer, Agatha, Coven of Chaos, a new Captain America. This is all in play already. Whether or not these actors, like, you know what I mean, they got all these paperwork and all this shit in place so that it's gonna be solidified. That it's gonna happen like that. I never understood why DC couldn't do that. Like,
because you're dealing with people. See, this is Kevin Feige knows the comics. Okay, he knows he knows these characters. He knows what certain arcs these characters are supposed to have, right? And he doesn't listen to critics. If Kevin Feige actually listened to critics, where would Marvel be? You got to stick to your gun. Warner Brothers on the other end was chasing the Marvel success, but listening to the critics and not really following the Marvel success because the first two films of the DC EU, Man of Steel and BVS, Trump's over made way more money than Iron Man 1 and the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. That's how you follow the structure. You don't follow it based off of movies they got coming out now. Y'all starting a whole new fucking universe. So in 2013, when Man of Steel did 668 million worldwide, but mind you, here's the funny shit with that. Man of Steel movie was paid for by its fucking product placements. So all the money it made was profit.
Yeah, because they had shit on the side to be able to actually recoup.
The IHOP sponsorships, all the other shit, the Sears sponsorship, that shit paid for the movie. So everything y'all got back was all profit. Word. Nobody want to talk about that though. They made $700 million off Man of Steel. Period. BVS made almost $900 million, right? But y'all followed the critics saying that it was supposed to make $1 billion because it's Batman and Superman in a fucking movie together. After the critics bombed it, but prior to that, y'all took out 30 minutes of Clark Kent and put it in the theaters because y'all wanted to maximize the theater space, the theater seatings.
Try to get more tickets sold?
Right. But at the same time, while promoting the movie, y'all put out, before the movie even came out, that there's a 30-minute extra cut coming out on DVD while doing press for the fucking movie. You see how they fucked Zack over?
Politics, man. Like, we see when it comes to, like, these big corporations, Hollywood, the music industry, what we want and what should happen in terms of just the context of everything and just how things play out as a story. What should happen and what eventually ends up happening is never in line, bro. Just because it's not supposed to be. Like, business and politics always play over that shit. Who knows why niggas hated Zack? It might have been as simple as Zack might have winked at a nigga girlfriend or a nigga wife, and now his whole thing is to take him down at this point.
It was jealousy. They didn't want that nigga to have the status of Kevin Feige. They didn't want that. They didn't want him to have that because he's respected by the greats, James Cameron, your Martin Scorsese. He's acknowledged by the great directors of our time. Christopher Nolan is one of his best friends. Christopher Nolan got him the gig for Man of Steel. Because they wanted Christopher Nolan to do Man of Steel. He was like, I'm not doing, y'all want me to do the mystical shit and all that? Nah, bring Zack. He got Zack the gig. He wrote it with David S. Goyer. That's Man of Steel. Jeff Johns, fuckboy Jeff Johns, felt the way about, Zack doing it and wanted his take on it. He's really one of the main reasons why Justice League and all that Suicide Squad, David Ayer's cut of the Suicide Squad was destroyed because he wanted that. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, if y'all was paying attention back in them times, but 2016, 2017, Jeff Johns was doing a whole fucking press tour run with Kevin Feige. So you got the head of and this is when he was labeled head of DC. You got the head of DC hanging out with the head of Marvel, and they over doing interviews together, this and that. And Kevin Feige has said some real funny shit. He goes, before we and this like set a bad precedent, like it kind of set a bad tone for DC films as far as Superman goes. Right after Kevin Feige said this shit, he came on stage and goes, me and my staff over at Marvel watch Donner's Superman, the 1970 Superman movie. We watch it before we make every Marvel movie. He's a fucking liar. Y'all watch the Superman movie before y'all make a Marvel movie? Really? Is Jeff Johns' dick that like what the fuck? What is why? Why are you saying that? What does that even fucking mean? But then you have the dickhead fake DC fans who took that and go, yeah, because Superman's supposed to be hopeful and saving cats out of trees and cringy and that's it. That's it right there, bro. That's why we got 2017's Justice League. And when Superman with the fucked up mouth and I believe in justice. That's what they wanted. And they got it. So, Jeff Johns got it. He ruined Zack's vision and got him out of there. He got him out of there. He wanted that praise, but then look, now he's gone. Your films don't mean shit anymore. You're a horrible writer. Just stick to comics, my nigga. And on top of that, the execs at Warner Brothers don't know these characters, bro. They don't know DC characters. It's a shame that they
Ultimately, that's what I thought, bro. Like when I was seeing all this news come out with James Gunn, everything he put out was kind of like trying to put a fire out. Because I seen the article come out. James Gunn confirms he's working on coordinating DC movies with DC Comics. It just seems like he's been looking at everything people been saying on Twitter. James Gunn, DCU is inspired by Justice League, Unlimited, and Young Justice. It seems like he's like a politician. Like I said, he's just putting out what he knows people want to see, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's what he's going to do. We got to wait till these movies come out before we could actually judge anything. But him going on a press run saying, yo, I want it to be like this, it just proves that he knows. He's aware of what's going on. He's not oblivious to knowing like people fuck with with Zack Snyder, if niggas was waiting for certain shit. He's not clueless of that type of shit. So I think he's on like a press run trying to put the fire out. Like you said, he's on an apology tour. He's on like a what did you say he's trying to? I mean, he's on crowd. He's on control. He's trying to
damage
control. Damage control. Word.
Yeah. That's all he's doing. He's just trying to get people on his side, but nobody's fucking with him. We see through your bullshit, bro. You're still supporting your movie that you got coming out for Marvel next year, my nigga. While running DC. You understand what I'm saying?
And I mean, that right there is probably the perfect way to end that shit with a put a button on it. Because it's like, if you still at the head of another company and you trying to make another company pop, you may have all intentions of trying to see it work because it does you right, but it's kind of almost impossible to work on two things at one time and give it your all.
Right.
It's almost impossible, bro.
You're a clown, bro. You're a clown. He's a whole clown. You're a clown, my nigga.
You clown ass nigga.
He's a clown, bro. You got the Guardians 3 coming out, which I'm excited for.
Red nose, man. Where his red nose?
Which I'm excited for because they finally given my boy Star-Lord the red and blue comic book accurate suit. So I want to see my son Star. I'm a Star-Lord fanatic. I want to see my boy in the red and blue suit. Yeah. So I'm ready. But I know it may be trash because I don't like his take on the Guardians at all. I'm sorry, I don't like his take on them. I thought the first one was good. The second one was ass. It was horrible. And this third one might be ass too. Who knows? But yeah, James, your DC's done, bro. It's over. You should have just stayed at Marvel. You honestly speaking, you should have just stayed at Marvel, my nigga. Don't come over here at DC and try to, because now you're gonna have. You already came out in Peacemaker and said Superman has a shit fetish. He has a fetish for doo-doo. Said that on the Peacemaker show. You already had a joke that Aquaman's fucks fish with Ezra Miller, and because Jason Momoa was Aquaman and Ezra Miller's Flash in the last episode of Peacemaker, and they had like a little joke going back and forth about how Aquaman fucks fish.
I remember that. I remember.
That's what he likes.
You know what? It wasn't even Jason Momoa. It was one of the characters was like a silhouette. It wasn't the actual person.
Superman was a silhouette.
It was Superman.
Batman was a silhouette.
Yeah, there you go.
And Wonder Woman was a silhouette too. It was only Ezra Miller Flash. It was only Flash and Aquaman that was really there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I remember Jason Momoa actually being it, but everybody else was like they were supposed to be it, but it was just their silhouette.
And that was foreshadowing alone that he didn't want that. He didn't want those characters. He's gonna rechange those characters. Why? Yeah. Because now look at the only movies we got coming out now: Flash and Aquaman. Hey. So he knew this was gonna happen. He knew way back when he first. It's crazy because Toby Emmerich, fuck nigga, when he signed James Gunn to do Suicide Squad, he actually offered him to do a new Superman movie, and James Gunn turned it down. No, I don't want to do Superman. I don't want to touch in that mythos. I don't want. But now look at him writing a fucking movie. He's gonna direct it too. He's gonna want that. He's gonna want that praise. He wants the James Gunn a Superman movie, and I don't know why these studios be putting his fucking name on top of a film like he's that nigga, a James Gunn film. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Well, at this point, we want to just say this is a big, before we end, we just want to say a big fuck you to James Gunn, to DC.
Fuck you, James Gunn. Fuck you to DC. Fuck you to Warner Brothers Discovery and all your motherfuckers endeavors. Y'all gonna fucking fail. Zazzle's gonna end up selling DC to either Amazon or Netflix when this shit is over by 2024.
Amazon is definitely getting there, bro. I'm gonna tell you that for a fact.
Give it to Amazon, and you know what Amazon's gonna do? That exact same week, they're gonna bring Zack back. They're gonna give him the mother load. They're gonna give that nigga a blank check. Here.
This is why it's gonna work when somebody else takes over, because they in that shit for business. They don't even give a fuck about any of that wanting to have ego. They like, yo, nigga, this is gonna make me money. You do what you gonna do and just make it make money.
Yep. And they're all for filmmakers. Warner Brothers ain't Discovery ain't for the filmmakers. Look at that. Christopher Nolan don't even fuck with Warner Brothers no more. He left. He's at Universal now. His new have you ever seen Oppenheimer movie, the movie about the atom bomb? That's with Universal. It's not with Warner Brothers. And all his film has been with Warner Brothers. But fuck y'all niggas. That niggas think this shit is a game, huh? They got some fucking joke? How that song go on Friday? It ain't about the niggas who act hard.
It ain't about the niggas that act hard. Niggas letting off bullets after that shit. All you heard was nigga. Smokey and Craig was ducking after that, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't about niggas that hard. Niggas, man.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's over for them niggas. DC's gonna plummet. Ain't nobody gonna care. You think we're gonna care about a Superman movie when the Avengers are about to fight? I don't think people understand that the Avengers are about to fight King and the Conqueror. I don't think like it hit people yet. I think it will when we get a trailer or something, but I don't think it hit motherfuckers yet. I don't think it hit them yet.
Jonathan Majors in that bitch. Niggas are gonna
know. My nigga. I can't wait for Ant-Man 3. I can't wait to go. I'm going to go see that.
So let me ask y'all niggas this though. Since we on this topic, I seen some shit come up the other day. And this is referring to movie and TV films that have come out. What do you think is the best superhero villain in movies that we've seen so far? I got a couple of candidates here that that we could run through, but I want to see what y'all think. So of course we got, and I'm gonna go through the movies that they're into, because like I said, this is specifically through movies and just TV shit, mostly movies though. So off the top, do y'all got somebody? Because I want to go through the list, but I want to see what y'all thinking that just comes to mind first, like right away.
Well, I got Zod, Man of Steel.
100%.
Right?
General Zod.
Yes. Think your son is safe, Laura? Do you think your son is safe? Then I'm gonna have to go now.
Michael Shannon.
My son Michael Shannon. My son. I'm trying to give him a nickname. Michael Shannon. I can't. Michael Shannon Dollars. I can't give it to him.
Shan Dollars. M
Now
Dollars.
Drvgz. This may be a hot take, right? But Ben Affleck's Batman is a villain in BVS.
Yeah.
He is. For the most part. Until, he realizes that he's been bugging the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I want to give it to him too. Because goddamn, mean, don't fuck around with Batman. Goddamn, he was just dripping Batman sauce, pause, all through the fucking movie. It was just, I know it was crazy. The Batman drip with Ben Affleck is ridiculous. Like the nigga is Batman. Like there's no, like he's Batman. But
he is. I when Ben was first announced as Batman early on, what was the first movie he did as Batman?
BVS.
When that announced, and what year was that?
2016.
Like 2016, I would say. Around that time, this was around the time where I was amongst the opinion from Twitter. This is when Twitter was different. But a lot of the news I seen on Twitter about it was like, yo, he shouldn't be Batman. Christian Bale is Batman. So I was coming on it like that. But then until I watched the movie itself, I realized, he's not bad as a Batman. And then I fuck with Ben in general, because I knew he comes from the town. He comes from a certain thing. I knew he was involved more than just being an actor and his shit. And that's kind of what made me really fuck with him after a while. I realized it was more than just him playing the character. He's actually creative with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Not only, and this is the thing why I be trying to argue with fans and shit, not only is he Batman, yes, he is a good Batman, but he's the only Batman we had on screen that actually looked face-to-face with Superman.
Oh, word. Hell yeah. I didn't even think about that.
But by that standard alone, no other Batman matters. Just like if there was another Iron Man movie that had nothing to do with the MCU, we can't count that as really Iron Man, because we've seen Iron Man But Captain America take on Thanos. That's Iron Man, nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
That's Captain America. You know, same thing
It's
with any
solidified
other
at this
character.
point.
Yeah, it's like. But anyway, back to the villain shit. Zod. Let's scratch off the Ben Affleck. Zod. I'm gonna go Green Goblin with Spider-Man 1. I'm
Right.
gonna go Lex Luthor BVS, and then I'm gonna end it with Thanos. No, scratch Thanos. I'm going with Steppenwolf. Fuck that.
I was about to say what. Yeah.
Steppenwolf, yeah. I've come to enlighten you to the great darkness. That nigga.
Steppenwolf was lit. I ain't gonna front. Like, y'all heard my reaction. If you were a first time listener, you heard my reaction live to watching these movies for the first time. You know what I mean? Steppenwolf is an underrated character because he's not known as a villain or like, you know what I mean? But the role that he and just the design and the CGI, that shit was insane. Like, the
7
nigga's
months,
whole
bro.
shit was platinum, bro. Like, nigga
7
was
months.
shining.
They did that shit in 7 months, my nigga.
Man,
It's kind of crazy. You know who voices him?
who?
Drvgz, the nigga from Game of Thrones.
Nigga,
that was
Drvgz voices him? Oh,
no.
shit.
The nigga.
Drvgz, I ain't know, my boy. Damn, nigga.
Remember the nigga that was
know.
the leader of the Snow Gang from Game of Thrones that Jon Snow was under?
Oh, at the wall?
When he was outside the wall and in the snow with them niggas.
Oh,
the leader, the old nigga.
Wildlings.
Oh,
Sierra Hans is his name.
You talking about the Wildlings?
yeah, I know he talking about. He had like the curly hair, like the. That's what you talking about, right?
Yeah, he's real old.
Yeah.
His name is something Hines.
Yeah, something Hans. Yeah,
Sierra Hines.
Aaron Hines. Yeah,
he was the leader.
Yeah, he was the leader, I believe. Right? Was he the leader of that group?
Was he? You talking about? Wait, cause I gotta be sure, man.
I'm looking it up now. I don't see anything about it. Like, the voice is Steppenwolf. I don't know. I just know his name is Sheeran Hines. But either way, fuck that. I'm just getting back into the best superhero villains that we coming up with. Drvgz, you didn't give yours, and I didn't give mine either. But this is a meme that I seen, and then we adjusted it based off of like people who we thought needed to be involved. But so like best superhero villain, we got Green Goblin, Spider-Man 1. We got Thanos from Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, of course. We got Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight, Venom from Spider-Man, Darth Vader from the Star Wars trilogies, Bane from Dark Knight Rises, Magneto and X-Men, Ultron from Avengers, and then Zod and Man of Steel. Oh, and Dr. Octopus and Spider-Man 2.
That nigga is trash.
Ooh, Doc
Ock?
Ock?
That nigga is trash. He
I
ain't putting.
fuck with Doc Ock, boy.
He wasn't really. I wouldn't. He was a
favorite
villain.
Villains.
He was a villain, but he wasn't really like a villain.
He wasn't.
He was a villain in a movie that had a whole other villain in it. You gotta remember, there was a whole other villain in that movie.
Well, he was a whole geek.
Nigga had glasses and shit. He's a geek because he had glasses. Well, what you got against niggas in glasses?
Hey, listen, man. I got Venom over him for sure. Get him out of here.
Over Doc Ock? Well,
get him out the paint. And which Venom we talking about? We talking about?
He's a movie character, so I'm talking about just specifically movies. Venom and anything else, I'm gonna pick Venom, but in a movie, Venom was kind of ass.
Listen.
Which
Say what
Venom?
you want about
Tom Hardy Venom or
the nigga that's in the nigga that's in Walking Dead. What's my man name? That's Venom.
That's not Venom.
That's not who?
Oh, that's the Punisher. My bad. What's the nigga that plays Venom, bro?
Toby Grace. That 70s show.
He
was
that's,
Venom.
No, that's Tobey Maguire. He doesn't play Venom.
Bro, Toby Grace. This thing is crazy.
Oh, Topher Grace, not Toby.
Topher Grace. Yeah, Topher Grace. Yeah.
He's not Venom.
He is Venom. In Spider-Man 3, nigga, he was Venom.
In Spider-Man 3, but he's not Venom in like the movies after Spider-Man.
Tom Hardy. That's what I'm talking
Tom
about.
Hardy is Venom now.
Oh, yeah, it is Tom Hardy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I fuck with Tougher Grace.
I fuck Topher Grace. I fuck with him in general.
Yeah.
Say what
That
you want
nigga
about
is
Doc
not
Ock
Venom.
though. Say what
He's
you want
not
about Doc
Venom.
Ock, but he gave us him that Spider-Man fight on the train is like top tier Spider-Man content.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that fight scene is like very epic.
So who do you pick? If I had to pick, I'm going with the Dark Knight, Heath Ledger's Joker.
As number one.
Yeah, it's a lot that's around, and it's more. Why I'm picking it is because it's more than just his role in the movie. It's a lot. Everything that was happening around the situation of him being that character is why I appreciate it more. You gotta think this nigga died, bro, after this role. We don't know why, but if I had to make an assumption, I'm gonna say him taking this role had something to do with his mental health because he was so focused on this shit. I fuck with that Heath Ledger drug. It's either the Dark Knight Joker or for me, Green Goblin in his first Spider-Man. Impactful for me, but I don't know if y'all picked y'all's ones yet. Like I said, we got Thanos on here, Green Goblin, Joker, Venom, Darth Vader, Bane, Magneto, Ultron, Zod. It's niggas on there. I don't know if y'all niggas picked y'all one yet. Gotta pick your one, man.
Oh,
I
the
got
one is
Zod.
Zod.
Zod for sure. No.
Zod? Okay. But
Man,
why?
what?
Like, explain why.
Man, what?
Man, what?
Anybody seen the movie Man and still know why I picked Zod, bruh?
It's a
That
fucking
man,
menace to his fucking death.
yeah, that man was. It's either honestly, it's either him or it might be Steppenwolf. Like,
Yeah. And my son Steph just wanted to go home.
Stephen Wolf definitely just wanted to go back to his planet. He definitely
Yeah, that's all he
did.
wanted to do.
This nigga Darkseid was on some bullshit. He like, yo, we gotta kill these niggas.
That nigga said you owe
Steppenwolf is
me
like,
50.
yo, bro, can we go home, my
That
nigga?
nigga
I'm
Deshaun
tired of
said
doing
you
this
still
shit.
you still owe the great one 50,000 more worlds. That nigga said what? 50,000? What the
Yo, he
That nigga told
definitely
him.
said that though, bro. 50,000, nigga.
That's what that nigga was so.
Steppenwolf is like, yo, bro, nigga.
That's
I'm
what that
just
nigga
trying to go
Steppenwolf
home,
was
nigga.
on shit. He was on shit. Nah, fuck this, my
Yo,
nigga. And when he found,
Steppenwolf is kicking ass until Superman came back.
yeah, he was whipping
Steppenwolf
ass.
is kicking his niggas
Hey,
ass.
He was
bro.
fucking because he wanted to get back to the crib.
they would
Probably
have
had
had
some
a
pussy
problem.
lined up.
They would have had a problem if that nigga Superman ain't pull up, dog.
Yeah, they definitely would have.
That was
I'm telling
bro,
you.
They was getting their ass kicked. Niggas was dying. Like niggas would have been dead.
Listen, Darkseid would have been proud at the end of the day if
Yeah.
Superman didn't pull up. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
He said that shit too. He told Deshaun that shit. He was like, this world is empty. No Kryptonians. No lanterns. We lit.
Right.
He said, all right, bet. Go get that shit then. Make it happen, dog.
Up that shit.
Mm-hmm. And he was talking a whole lot of shit when he found the anti-life equation. When he found that it was on Earth,
Oh yeah, he definitely did.
he's like, I found it. This is the world that fought back. That nigga went to decide with that shit, yo, nigga. Get that nigga on the phone right now, son. That nigga Darkseid answered the phone. He was like, all right, nigga, well, if you sync the unity, nigga, you valid. Nigga did not sync that. He actually did. He actually succeeded. He actually did. It actually happened. It's just the Flash fucking fucked his plans up.
All right.
Yeah, he actually did sync the mother boxes.
And that shit. So what do you feel about this new because like I mentioned before, the Marvel's universe, they got their Phase 5 is in action now, all the movies. How do you feel about all the movies that's coming out? Of course, we got the next one
Nigga.
the next one that's coming out is of course Ant-Man, Quantumania.
That's the next movie coming out from Marvel?
Yeah, that's February. So immediately the next one is February 17th. That's and in America, of course, is Valentine's Day weekend. That is, I don't know. I don't even know if it's a weekend, but it's around that time. So that's what it's gonna be
Oh
represented
shit!
as.
Ant-Man's the next movie. Holy fuck! Hell
And
yeah,
then
I'm hyped for that shit.
and then Guardians of the Galaxy is next in May. It actually on Cinco de Mayo. It's on May 5th. I'm
Oh
assuming that
shit!
shit might be on a Friday if I have to, because movies coming on Fridays and shit. Low
Yeah,
key is the next one after that too. Summer. It's no date. It just says summer. So low key is going to probably be like in some like June
that's a
type
TV
shit.
show though.
I fuck with low key though. I don't care if it's a movie or a TV show. All these shit is connected to me at this point.
It definitely is. I'm not really too fond of Disney Plus shit. I just stick to the cinematic shit in the theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at this point now. We ain't getting no Justice League sequel. Now I'm just an Avengers fanboy. Now, just give me some Avengers movies. I'll be content. Let me see these niggas team up and fuck shit up. Fuck it. Because that's really all it's for. Like that's the main purpose of these movies, to have these big team films. Because it's just like, what can you do after that? What's
What else do
after?
you need to do after that?
Right, exactly. It's like what else do you need to do, my nigga? Like, besides giving us an X-Men trilogy and a Fantastic Four trilogy, that's it. Then you're gonna give us the Avengers teaming up with the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and take on bigger threats. That's it. That's all it's for. It's for team ups. So that's why I hate to go back to these fucking dickheads over at DC, but it's just like you restarting it for, you had it right there, nigga. Zack set you up right there. Yo, look, Darkseid's right here. Granny,
Egos.
ego, yeah, yeah,
Egos
yeah,
will ruin a lot of shit, bro. Egos will ruin some shit that's perfect.
yep.
Niggas
I'm,
just feeling insecure as a man. It'll ruin a whole like shit that's working.
but I'm hyped for the new Marvel films, man. I'm fucking with them. Fuck it, this is
I'm
fuck it.
fucking with it too. Secret Invasion. I don't know. They got trailer that came out. Ooh, there's a trailer that came out for that new Marvel Secret Invasions. I don't know if you've seen that. That shit is you know what I mean? I think this is probably the perfect time for us to get into the sports segment. A lot of sports. It's the holiday weekend, you know what I mean? It's Christmas weekend, of course. We got basketball. This is the first year we got basketball and football on the holiday. Y'all remember, like, Christmas usually is just basketball. It don't usually fall on a Sunday. We don't usually get football, too. But this is like a first year. Not a first, but this is a year, we getting both. So today, it's playoff time. Them Cowboys and them Eagles, they playing today, man. I know you a Eagles fan, Drvgz. What you gotta say, man? What you gotta say, bro? Let's just get it out, man. What you gotta say, my nigga?
I just want to know what
Y'all niggas is gonna get your asses kicked.
what the announcement for the Cowboys was. Like, it sounded like you had like a whole introduction for them.
What you mean, nigga? What else introduction do we need? Oh, look, we
They
got the
just
OG. Hold on, before we go, we got the OG on screen right now. You know what I mean? He over here. He's chiefing heavy. So, chiefing.
yo
I
shout
don't
out to
normally
the
do that, but he chiefing heavy. But I mean, back to the Cowboy. What you talking about the Cowboy? What you mean? You trying to?
shout out to the Jags, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
The Jags. Shout out to the Jags. They got the W last week. They beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys are good for that, but they're gonna play down to the competition. And this is exactly why I'm not excited about them doing anything this year, if I'm being honest. If I gotta be honest, if people weren't hearing this, if we were just speaking to each other, I would say this, but I'm saying it on air now. Fuck it. But that's what the Cowboys do, bro. They play people based on how good the other team is. They're not gonna play a championship game every game, unfortunately. But so what you think? What you got? What's the score going to be today? Cowboys versus the Eagles. You know what I mean? Like, the
Well,
game is coming on in a couple of minutes.
I haven't read any status updates. I don't know if Jalen's supposed to be playing. I heard a few people supposed to be out today.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out. I think Micah is out today.
Yeah. So, either way, if those people play or not, I got us winning by 30.
Okay, 30. Okay.
Yeah, I got the score like somewhere around 28 to like from 28 to like 30,
So
around
we
there.
gonna lose by 30, and you niggas not even gonna have 30. So then we gonna have negative points.
I'm gonna give y'all a field goal. I think y'all gonna get some shit off. Like
A field goal. So we only gonna score 3.
yeah, I mean,
Okay, I feel you.
who's the receivers over there again?
CD Lamb, nigga.
Oh my god, he said CD Lamb.
Nigga.
Yo, hey, listen, man.
What you mean, nigga? CD Lamb, nigga? What?
Yo, hey, listen, man.
That's the
We gonna see.
receiver over there. What
What
else he
time the
need to
game
hear?
start? Hey, what time?
It starts in 5 minutes, nigga. What, nigga?
Yeah, we not even putting Darius on him, man. Who we put? We gonna put the guy who served the Gatorade on him. We gonna put the Gatorade man on him.
Come on, dog. We got receivers over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got CD over there. You know what I mean? We got some people over there, my boy. Like, what's the problem? You know what I
Hey,
mean?
man. Hey, if you believe in them, that's I guess that's all y'all
I
need.
like CD, but CD ain't even that. We got Tony Pollard that's probably like the next best receiver. He's a running back. He's not even a receiver. Michael Gallup is over there. I fuck with Dalton Schultz, the tight end. He actually is nice in terms of in terms of him being a receiver for a quarterback. Even though he's a tight end, he does his thing. I'm over here caping for the Cowboys, but what I'm trying to see what you think about the Eagles. You think that y'all gonna win for real, 30-0?
Yeah, I got
Come on, bro.
Realistically, I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I do think we're gonna beat y'all by like 2 touchdowns. We have I forgot who's the backup we have. I forgot. God damn.
Back up to what? Quarterback?
Behind Jalen.
Is the I know who you're talking about. Is the white dude Gardner Minshew?
Yeah,
The nigga that played for it.
I
You
fuck
trying to
with
be
him.
funny? You trying to be
Nah,
funny? Because he actually played for the Jacksonville Jaguars a couple of seasons. You trying to be funny, nigga?
I
That's what you
fuck
do?
with him, man. I fuck with him. I think even if he plays, y'all can't fuck with him either.
Gardner
So
Minshew is not bad though. He's like the perfect rendition of a quarterback in the NFL that was just like a white boy that was like a southern white boy that grew up like less fortunate, if you can consider whatever that means for them. You know what I mean? But then he became a quarterback and was balling. He had a good like 4 weeks for the Jacksonville Jaguars, either last season or 2 years ago, where he was balling. They thought he was their savior at a point until they realized they was going to get Trevor Lawrence. But Minshew Minshew is not bad. But fuck what you talking about. He's not going to beat us. They ain't winning today. Not with Gardner Minshew. You for real? But I mean, I got my fantasy team. I got a couple of Eagles players on my fantasy team. My fantasy team actually, I've barely crept into the finals, right? I'm not the finals, the playoffs. I went 7-7. I was at 500. I barely crept into the playoffs, and my first round in the playoffs, I beat the number 1 team. So I'm on a little streak right now. You know what I mean? I can't say I'm gonna be ass this year. So we're going to see what that turns into. But I say that because I got Devontae Smith, the receiver on the Eagles. I didn't even know who bro was. We talked about this on the pod. All y'all listeners that listen, y'all know if y'all first time listening, you remember us talking about this. Remember Drvgz when we was talking about when we had the draft that time? I drafted bro. I think it might have been an auto pick. But Devontae Smith been one of my best players this year, for real. As a receiver, never heard of him before this, but he's actually putting in that work. So, it remains to be seen. We gonna watch. I'm gonna definitely watch that game. It's coming on in, like I said, 20 minutes. We good. So, NFL season is coming to an end. That's really exciting. Playoffs is coming soon. The Eagles is gonna be ass. I mean, what you said?
yo, watch your mouth, man.
Oh man, but let's get into NBA now, because NBA is more, even though the playoffs is coming for NFL, NBA is still way more exciting for me, if I'm being honest. You know what I mean? Like, NBA is always it could be a regular Wednesday, and the NBA is gonna have some exciting news. But the most news that's right now is John Morant, or the issue or the newsworthy topic that's sweeping the NBA right now is John Morant's confidence. His confidence alone, but he's such a good player, his confidence is a newsworthy story night right now. And of course, he was talking about, I think he was sitting down with Taylor Rooks. She was asking him, like, yo, who do you look for in terms of a team that you think competition-wise, who do you look for that you worried about? And my man Morant was like, yo, the Celtics, you know what I mean? Boston Celtics, which is the team that made the finals last year and on a different conference. He's basically implying like, yo, ain't nobody in the West. And she went on and asked him, so Celtics, so nobody in the Western Conference that you in? I know y'all right now in number one. You don't think nobody in the West could really mess with y'all? He was like, nah, I'm fine in the West. What do you think about that? What do you think about his confidence? This is his, third year? What do you think about his confidence?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Why every time a black man is confident,
talk on it, bro.
He's like looked at as like, an asshole or like some sort of like, fuck out of here, bro. He smoking niggas, he dropping 30 on niggas, he cooking up, he dunking on niggas every chance he get. Give boy his props, he could talk his shit. I don't understand what the
in
big
the new
deal
age. He's
we all
like you
know
said,
he didn't win no chip yet. So you know what I'm saying? We can't, you can only take it but so serious. He didn't go all the way yet. So hey, but let him get his shit off. I'm
the
pretty sure
confidence is what bothers people.
Yeah,
Somebody's confidence should never bother you in general.
Well, that's corny.
It's corny. It's like, why me thinking good of myself? Why does that affect what you think about the game or yourself or your team? But we see how this shit goes. So what do you think? So right now they're at number. Let me. So I got the NBA standings pulled up actually as we speaking about this shit. So right now, Memphis Grizzlies, and as we spoke on, I think it was last pod or maybe the pod before that. But just the NBA standings right now, the Memphis Grizzlies, they're at the top of the West. You know what I mean? They tied with the Nuggets for the top of the West. And then second is the Pelicans, one loss behind. Where do you think this is going to end up? Oh, no, go. What you about to say?
Here's the thing. In the long run, I believe nobody's gonna be able to fuck with Denver.
As of now, with Jamal Murray back,
but right now at this second, Jamal Murray trying to get back in the groove. MPJ just came back. He cooking up. Jokic is still Jokic. Aaron Gordon, he's in his groove. Even KCP and
Bones Highland, that's my boy. Bones is nice too, bro.
Right, yeah. KCP and Bruce Brown, they have some sort of ill chemistry. They throwing ad lobs to each other, all type of shit.
You mentioned them. I forgot about Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown was a great player for the Nets last year. I had him on my fantasy team. He is not a player that you're gonna know of, as in like he's not gonna be put publicly known. But you check the stats and you check the team. He's a contributor to any team he's on for sure.
Dude, he does.
KCP is the same way.
He take the trash out.
Yep. He takes the trash out when nobody wants to. That's a great example and a great way to explain that. But I mean, we got right now the Nuggets are number one, Grizzlies are number one, tied. Pelicans are at 2, Suns are the fourth team, 19 and 14 right now. And then the Clippers are 19 and 15 right behind them. You know what I mean? Mavericks, they out there.
It's still early. I don't think the record is going to change up. Well, the ranking is going to change up too much, but we'll see. I believe in the Pelicans.
And you got to think the Warriors are right now currently at 11 in the West, behind the Timberwolves and the Trailblazers.
But the Warriors have been winning since J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert was balling. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been in the conversation for forever.
Since Ramon Sessions.
These niggas know goddamn well how much wins you need, when you gotta start winning. You know, they have real injuries. You know what I'm saying? They got other concerns. So
Yeah. That's a fact.
one step back in the game, they'd be good.
Did you see this nigga Wally Serviak hating on niggas? Nigga was hating on Tyrese Halliburton. You seen that?
Nah, man. Put me on.
So, you know, Wally Serviak, Minnesota Timberwolves shooting guard. He had a little jump shot or whatever. I forget what other teams he played for, but I think he made his claim to fame as a shooter for the Timberwolves, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Don't take that as fact. But you know, right now he works for MSG, the company, which is, you know what I mean, it's the Knicks network. So he calls a lot of Knicks games. The Knicks are playing the Indiana Pacers recently. Tyrese Halliburton is a shooting guard for the Indiana Pacers. He plays the point guard position. He plays shooting guard. Great player, in my opinion. He came from the Kings. He actually got traded to the Pacers for their all-star while he was in like his second season type shit. So you know he was nice. He was balling when he was on the Kings. He was, now I mean, triple double threat triple double threat every game is that nigga. So with that, Wally Serviak took it upon himself while he was calling the game and post game. After the game, this nigga Wally Serviak was his hand. I'm gonna insert the audio right here. My man Wally was just hating, bro. Like he was calling him a wannabe all-star, this or that. He was getting mad hate off.
I'm willing to say Tyrese Halliburton might have fucked his bitch. Yeah, it's safe to say. Tyrese Halliburton,
at this point.
You are the man. Yeah.
At this point, Wally might have been dealing with some kind of baddie, and then like I said, he's in New York, so
yeah, Tyrese definitely stopped off after the game playing the Knicks, you know, cooking them up and scooped up Wally Zerbiak's bitch.
Easily.
Hey, listen, your name is Wally Zerbiak.
Your name is Wally. Before we even get into the Zerbiak.
Dude, yeah.
Come on, Wally.
Yeah, let's tackle the Wally.
Your name ain't even Wallace, and niggas call you Wally as a short. Your name is Wally.
Wally is insane.
Wally is insane, boy.
What was going through my brain when I was thinking of Wally?
Nothing good. I can tell you that for a fact. Nothing good.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Wally Serviak was just talking shit. And Wally Serviak is nowhere near the level of John Moran. Let's get that clear.
Hello?
Nowhere near. Hello?
Wait, what did he play for again?
Hey, he played for Mad Team. The fact that he's even an analyst for the Knicks is surprising to me. Did he even ever play for the Knicks? I don't remember him playing for Knicks. He might have had one season, but I don't remember that shit.
Knowing him, he probably just served some of the drinks. As much teams he played for. He probably applied one day. Like, hey, listen.
Nigga said, "Oh, yo, I can get on the court too." I was just trying to be at the bar. I didn't know I could get on the court too.
Yeah, nah, he definitely was playing Udonis role on the Knicks.
He was playing the Serge Ibaka role on the Bucks right now. You know, we were talking about that last pod. Serge, if the all-star and the star on your team look at you as a certain way, that's what you are, bro. I'm sorry.
And nigga say, hey, listen, you serve pork chops to us and give us smoothies, all right? That's it.
Don't even worry about getting on the court, my boy. This is what you known for, and this is what we gonna work like. Fuck
Serge was like, what? Oh my god.
Serge was hurt, bro. That nigga was hurt. Drew Holiday, cause you gotta think Drew Holiday was there too. Like it was an audience, but shit funny, man. But I mean,
Drew Holiday an audience.
We got quick hits. You got any quick hits, bro? My quick hit before we get into it, before you get into yours, if you have some. Quick hit for me this week is no topic. It's just I want to thank all of the motherfucking listeners, all of the fans, all of the supporters, the subscribers, everybody that been fucking with the pod. You know what I mean? We're not even a year in. We coming at a year. The calendar year is wrapping up. This is the last episode before the new year. You know what I mean? I just want to thank everybody that been fucking with us so far. On the pod side, on the content side, on the individual us as a people on side. Because like I said, I don't want to mention too much what we got going on, but we got some shit going on, bro. We moving. We got motion. We got motion right now. So everybody that been fucking with us before the motion came, we want to shout y'all out, man. I hope y'all have a really good holiday season, a really good new year, a really good fucking Christmas holiday, all that.
Yes, sir.
Just want to open this up to y'all niggas, man. Just, you know what I mean? Just talk to the people, man. Marz, Drvgz, whatever y'all want to say to the people, man. Like,
Yo, thank y'all for just, you know what I'm saying, being patient with us, you know what I'm saying, and tuning in whenever y'all can tune in, you know what I'm saying, and even the haters, man, we appreciate you motherfuckers, you sick fucks.
we
You know
love
what I'm
the
saying?
haters.
We love the haters, you know what I'm saying? Hate. It drives us wild.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
hey. I don't care what bitches say. I don't even look their way. Look their way. Hey, man. That's how the fuck that shit go, nigga. Fuck you niggas, but we love you niggas. Niggas is mad pussy.
Once again, to read the room, man. Read the room. But thank you to the fans.
We love you.
Yeah. I love the fans. I don't care about the haters. What the hell?
They support. They watch our videos.
They support. Word. The haters are giving us more views than the niggas that love us, bro.
Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna show love to the people that loves me, man. Okay, all right. Hey, to all the loving people with love in their hearts around the world, or the people who aren't receiving that love. Hey, I love you, man, and we love you, and it's cracking the 80s, man.
We do this for y'all. You bum ass nigga.
With your broke ass.
You broke ass. But Marz, get us out of here, man. Like, get
All right,
us
you
out of
bum
here.
ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Suck a dick and die.
Hold on. Start over. Your shit sound crazy.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Hold up.
Hey, yo, Marz, go ahead and get us up out of here, man.
All right, you bum ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Go enjoy your holidays with your families and all that. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy the holidays, man. We'll be back next week for you sick fucks. I mean, are we gonna be recording for the New Year's? Is that a thing? This is really the last episode for the year?
Hey,
this is the last episode for the year, bro. Next Monday is the New Year.
Hey,
all right. Well, nigga, fuck y'all niggas. See y'all bitch ass niggas next year. You know what I'm saying?
Next Monday is the 2nd. Know what I mean? For real.
Oh shit! All right, well, 2023 on you bum ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? We closing in.
Episode 41 is gonna be our first episode of the new year.
We closing in on that year tip, man. We closing in. We close. We're 3 months away. It's looking kind.
We at episode 40 now. We 12 weeks away. 12 episodes. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So what that means, you know what I mean? We about 2.5 months away from being 1 year into the game.
Holy shit, man. It's
1
going
year
down.
being a podcaster, you know what I mean? And we got a couple of things in the works, as we know. Beautiful thing, man. We appreciate all of y'all.
We really do, man.
But we also, you know what I mean? If y'all ain't fucking with us, fuck you. Go ahead and clear some samples, all that good shit.
Yes, sir. You already know what the vibe is, nigga.
But this is Crack in the motherfucking 80s, man. Crack, we love y'all.
Crack.
Crack.